Okay, right here on the home tab, you can see my cash has come in to Coinbase, and I'm going to click on that. Here under the USDC, I can click on that, and you'll see balance summary. So I'm going to click on that. Now, like I said before, you can watch the dates that Coinbase gives you in the little bell icon up here, and you click on that, it'll tell you when funds are clear. But the other thing I do before I send out is I double check and see how it says transfer. This shows that it's available for transfer, and it's also available, of course, for trading on the platform. These items here are typically, for being able to trade it within Coinbase itself. Since we're transferring out to Metamask and then going into our investment projects that are outside of Coinbase, we want to make sure this line says available for transfer. So we've got that here, so that's good. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the cash here, and now when I click on the cash, you see USDC, there is a little option right here, the 3 dots I can click on. When I click on those 3 dots, send. I can send it out from here. Just click on that, and then I need my wallet address from my Metamask. And to get that, I'll go in under the Ethereum network because we're sending out an Ethereum. We're going to send that USDC to the USDC token inside my Metamask. And if this is a brand new Metamask, you may not even have a USDC. So let me show you how you would add it. If you don't have it, you can click on the 3 dots, import tokens, and then click USDC. I obviously have mine checked because I already have it in my wallet, but we're going to pretend like it's a new wallet. That's what you would do to add the USDC token. And that's just something to know. I have a lot of different tokens here. You don't have to add a whole bunch of things, just USDC. And I recommend the Tether on the Ethereum network. It's another good token to add as well. If you do the Tether USDT, you would click import tokens. And that's just if you decide to send through the Ethereum network, you want to send out your Tether into a project that takes Ethereum Tether, Ethereum USDC, that's ERC20, then you would add it here. But most of the projects that we do are on the Binance. So what you'll need to do now is you need to get your wallet address, which is that receipt button right here. And you click the copy box for the Ethereum network. You're going to receive that token out of Coinbase being sent out, and you'll paste it right in here. Now, I don't want to paste my wallet address because I don't want to show you everything. But basically, you would paste that in right here, and then it's going to send it out, and it's going to say, hey, beware, you got to watch. It's the Ethereum network. You say yes. You're sending it on the Ethereum network, and you have to just answer the questions to send it out. And also, if it's your first time sending out any transfer out of Coinbase, they might ask you additional questions, especially if you're on a computer. Then the questions might ask you things like, is this going into an investment? And what you're going to say is, you're not going to say yes on that. You're going to say no, because that's going to your MetaMask wallet. They might ask you, are you sending to your own wallet, that address that you own? And you say yes, it's going to your MetaMask. And you have to do that the first time you transfer out of Coinbase if you're on a desktop. If you're on a phone using the phone app with Coinbase, it has more verifications. And it tells Coinbase that you are a verified user because you're on your phone using their app, and they don't always take you through those kinds of questions. So if you're a little worried and you're trying to answer the questions, you're not sure because Coinbase changes those questions from time to time, and it's your first transfer out and you're on a computer, you might just try your phone, because if you're on your phone with the app, it seems like Coinbase gives you a more verification because they recognize that on the phone, obviously to be using your phone, it's you that have access to your phone. So it's like the 2-factor authentication has already been done. And so it saves a lot of headaches sometimes with those questions, especially if you don't know what you're answering. And it's your first transfer out. Try it on the phone app first. Or you could try it on the computer, and if you get those questions and you're not sure how to answer them, jump to your phone app and use the Coinbase phone app to send you out your first transfer. After that, it's pretty easy to do these transfers on a computer because, once Coinbase verifies you and you've done it once, then they're a lot easier about it. They don't ask a lot of those questions over and over. It's just the first time out when you're on computer that they'll ask those kinds of questions. All right, so you put your wallet address from the Ethereum receive address that you get on Metamask. You'll paste that in here, follow those instructions. Then you should be good to go to send it directly from Coinbase into your Metamask wallet. All right, so here we started with USDC. And what you're going to do is you're going to send it, but you have to get your wallet address from Metamask. Click on Ethereum.
Which is right here. Which is actually the same one as we sent 5 days ago.
It probably is, but I always just tell people grab it new because that way if something you did something it doesn't, we don't need to have a surprise where to go. And then hit enter. It looks like the same, so that's good. Ethereum.
Are we using the Ethereum network? Got it. Yep.
Yep. Moving out of from Ethereum to the Ethereum in MetaMask, then converting. You could just hit max. That's whatever
right,
works.
Max, sure.
That's easy. And then hit send now. That's good. I mean, what, 15 cents to send it out? That's not bad. And then you hit done. Now you can watch transactions because it'll take a little bit to get it across the network.
I actually think, if I remember last time, it was almost instantaneous.
It might be.
It was pretty quick.
Go ahead and click on the all popular networks. Halfway down, you'll see a drop box that says all popular networks. You're going to go to the Ethereum. Then your USDC, when it's funded, it'll be in there.
Okay, it's fund here, you mean? They'll fund here.
Yeah, because you're moving USDC from Coinbase over to your Ethereum wallet in your MetaMask. Then we're converting and swapping into the Binance. Sometimes
I think he's got 2 packages.
Oh, by the way, there it is. It's in there.